In a world where everyone clamors to be seen and heard, there are those who seem to own the room the moment they step into it, their presence felt even in their silence. What is it about these individuals that sets them apart? It isn't just their appearance or the eloquence of their speech. It's something far deeper. It's how they embody their confidence and grace, a kind of magnetism that can't be mimicked through loud gestures or flashy attire. This isn't about superficial charms. It's about a profound inner strength that resonates on a level most only dream of reaching. So many of us falter, unknowingly, caught in the trap of oversharing, overgiving, or even worse, chasing, behaviors that might seem like they bring us closer to others, but in reality, push us further away from our own worth. But what if there was a way to shift this dynamic? A way to stand out not by demanding attention, but by commanding respect. Today I will share secrets derived not from fleeting trends, but from the enduring philosophy of Stoicism. These principles aren't just strategies, they are a way of life that can help you project a quiet yet undeniable authority. Are you ready to transform how the world sees you by tapping into a wisdom that teaches you to value yourself, ensuring no one can overlook your worth again? Join me as we explore the power of silent actions rooted in Stoic philosophy, actions that will empower you to own your space authentically and attract the respect you deserve. Let's begin this journey by mastering the art of never chasing, because once you embrace this, your life will change in ways you never imagined. 1. Never chase, always attract. It's all too easy to fall into the trap of pursuing what seems elusive, thinking that the harder we chase, the more likely we are to hold on to it. But let's flip that idea on its head. Consider the power of attraction over pursuit. It's about shifting from a mindset of scarcity, where you feel compelled to chase after every opportunity or person, to one of abundance, where you draw things toward you simply by being your best self. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on our internal condition rather than external circumstances. It's about cultivating an inner magnetism that doesn't rely on aggressive efforts, but on a calm, confident demeanor that others find inherently attractive. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius believed that the best way to attract what we want is not through force, but through becoming individuals who can inspire and command respect naturally. This approach isn't about manipulation or deceit. It's about developing personal virtues that make you so compelling, others can't help but be drawn to you. So how do you embody this principle in your everyday life? Start by fostering a sense of self-sufficiency. The less you need from others, the more they seem to offer you their respect and attention. This doesn't mean becoming aloof or emotionally unavailable. Instead, it's about finding contentment within yourself so that your interactions with others are about sharing joy and companionship rather than seeking validation or filling a void. Next, focus on your passions and talents. When you are deeply engaged with life, pursuing interests that light you up, you emit an energy that's infectious. People are attracted to those who love what they do and who they are. This authentic engagement with life is a key tenet of Stoicism, which advocates living in accordance with nature and embracing your true path. Remember, the goal is not to make yourself a magnet by sheer will, but to create a life so aligned with your values and so vibrant with your passion that people are naturally drawn to you. It's about attraction through genuine self-realization, not chasing fleeting desires. This subtle but profound shift in how you approach the world can open up new avenues of connection and opportunities that are both rewarding and enriching. 2. Know your worth like a rare gem. Understanding your intrinsic value is akin to recognizing the timeless beauty of a rare gem. These gems don't strive to prove their worth. Their value is inherent, unmistakable, and unchanging regardless of whether it's recognized by every passerby. Similarly, acknowledging your worth comes from an internal acknowledgement of your qualities and contributions, not external validation. Stoicism teaches us to look inward for validation and to develop virtues that sustain our self-esteem. Just as a rare gem does not become less valuable if unnoticed, your worth does not diminish based on others' failure to recognize it. A Stoic finds strength in self-awareness, focusing on personal improvement and resilience rather than seeking approval. This perspective empowers you to walk through life with a quiet confidence that does not need constant reaffirmation from external sources. To cultivate this deep sense of self-worth, start by reflecting on your unique qualities. What strengths do you bring to the table? Are you compassionate, determined, insightful? Each of these traits, like facets of a gem, enhances your overall character. Spend time honing these virtues, just as a gem cutter would carefully refine each aspect of a stone to maximize its brilliance. Moreover, challenge the idea that your value fluctuates based on popularity or recognition. Embrace the Stoic concept that true worth is steady and unswayed by the fickle opinions of others. By rooting your self-esteem in what you control, your actions and choices, you become immune to the superficial judgments that sway many. This is not about pride or arrogance, but about a profound self-respect that informs how you engage with others and make decisions. It changes how you view setbacks and successes alike, giving you a stable foundation from which to live your life. Remember, recognizing your worth is an ongoing process. It requires you to be mindful of the quieter, steadier voice of self-respect over the clamorous calls of societal approval. Like a rare gem that retains its beauty regardless of whether it's in the spotlight, your inherent value remains constant. When you truly understand and embrace this, you move through life not just with confidence, but with a grace that attracts genuine admiration and respect. 3. Watch actions, not words. It's easy to get swept up in the eloquence of someone's promises or the charm of their words. But have you noticed how often actions fall short of those beautifully crafted statements? This disparity between what people say and what they actually do can teach us a vital life lesson. True intentions are revealed through deeds, not declarations. The Stoics always emphasized the importance of living according to one's principles, actions over words. This philosophy can guide us in personal relationships and interactions. For instance, someone might continually promise to change or to be there when you need them, but if they fail to follow through, their words become empty. It's their actions that tell the real story. This approach doesn't mean we should be cynical or distrustful of everyone. Rather, it encourages a more observant and thoughtful perspective. By focusing on what people do rather than what they say, we align ourselves more closely with reality. We avoid the pitfalls of false promises and wishful thinking, which are often sources of disappointment. For practical application, start by noticing small inconsistencies. Does someone say they value honesty, but then tell little lies? Do they offer to help but consistently find excuses when the time comes? These observations can help you gauge someone's reliability and integrity. Remember, it's not about judging harshly, but about seeing clearly. This clarity allows you to make informed decisions about whom to trust and rely on. Embracing this Stoic practice also means applying it to ourselves. Are we living up to our own words? By striving to ensure that our actions reflect our values, we strengthen our character and become more trustworthy and respected. This alignment between words and deeds is not just about being seen as reliable, it's about being authentic and true to oneself. 4. Master non-verbal communication. Sometimes the most powerful messages we send are not spoken out loud. The subtleties of how we present ourselves, our posture, our eye contact, the nuances of our facial expressions speak volumes about who we are and what we feel, often more eloquently than words could ever express. This realm of non-verbal communication is an art form that, when mastered, can significantly enhance how effectively we connect with others. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-control and awareness, provides a strong foundation for mastering this art. The Stoics taught that our external expressions should reflect our internal states, advocating for congruence between our feelings and our actions. This alignment not only helps us communicate more authentically, but also allows us to maintain our composure in challenging situations. Consider the impact of eye contact, for example. Maintaining steady, confident eye contact during a conversation signals that you are engaged, trustworthy, and confident. It shows that you are fully present, valuing the interaction and the person you are communicating with. Conversely, constantly avoiding eye contact might suggest that you are either disinterested or lacking confidence, which could undermine the effectiveness of your interactions. Your posture also tells a story. Standing or sitting up straight, with shoulders back and head held high, projects confidence and self-assuredness. This posture not only affects how others perceive you, but can also influence how you feel about yourself. Studies have shown that adopting a powerful stance can increase levels of testosterone, the hormone associated with power and dominance, and decrease cortisol, a stress hormone, making you feel more confident and in control. Similarly, your gestures play a crucial role in communication. Expressive hand movements can help to clarify your points and make your words more memorable. However, fidgeting or overly repetitive gestures might distract from your message or even indicate nervousness. The Stoics' practice of mindfulness can be particularly useful in refining your non-verbal skills. By becoming more aware of your own body language and the non-verbal cues of others, you can enhance your ability to communicate effectively. This awareness allows you to adjust your non-verbal signals consciously to match the tone of the conversation or to shift dynamics in a more favorable direction. 5. Set boundaries without words. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships, yet the most effective ones often go unspoken. Think about it. True boundaries are less about what we say and more about what we allow in our space, what we tolerate, accept, or reject through our actions, not our words. This silent delineation of your personal space and values speaks louder than any declaration ever could. From a Stoic perspective, setting boundaries is not about control over others, but about self-governance. It's about deciding what you will and will not accept in your life, which is a profound exercise in freedom and personal responsibility. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from within, from our ability to control our responses and dictate our own behaviors in alignment with our values. For example, if someone repeatedly cancels plans last minute, a non-verbal boundary might be simply not making future plans with them. This action quietly asserts that your time is valuable, and while you may not confront the person or make a dramatic statement, the message is clear. Similarly, if you find that someone consistently brings negativity into your life, choosing to spend less time with them or not engaging in the negativity are ways of setting boundaries without a word. These nonverbal cues are powerful because they require personal integrity and self-awareness, key Stoic virtues. By practicing restraint and choosing where you invest your energy, you not only protect your well-being, but also maintain peace of mind. Stoicism teaches us to focus only on what we can control, and one of the most direct things we can control is our environment through the boundaries we set. Setting boundaries in this way also teaches others how to treat us. When we consistently act in a way that respects our own time and emotions, people learn what is expected in order to have a relationship with us. This process does not need to be aggressive or confrontational. Rather, it's an ongoing practice of aligning your external circumstances with your internal values. Moreover, when you set boundaries without words, you avoid unnecessary drama. You're not inviting conflict or seeking approval. You're simply living according to your principles. This can lead to deeper respect from others and a clearer sense of self for you. In embracing this practice, remember that setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and self-care. It's not selfish, it's necessary for mental and emotional health. By living this truth without the need for explanation, justification, or conflict, you embody the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with your nature, a nature that respects both yourself and others by defining what is and isn't acceptable in your world. 6. Embrace change with grace. Change is one of life's constants, yet it's often met with resistance or fear. It's natural to feel unsettled when the familiar shifts or when we're thrust into new situations. But have you ever considered that your reaction to change can define not just the outcome, but how you experience the journey? This idea is deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy, which encourages us to see change not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Stoics like Epictetus taught that we should not fret over what we can't control, but instead focus on our responses, which are always within our power. Embracing change with grace means recognizing that every new challenge also brings new possibilities. When faced with change, whether it's in our personal lives, careers, or relationships, the Stoic approach would have us calmly assess the situation, determine our available choices, and proceed with actions that align with our core values. For instance, consider a sudden job change. Instead of succumbing to panic or immediately mourning the loss of the familiar, try viewing it as a chance to redefine your professional path or to develop skills you haven't yet tapped into. By doing so, you transform what could be a stressful upheaval into a stepping stone towards something potentially better. Similarly, in personal relationships, changes such as shifts in dynamics or growing apart can be painful. Yet, they also provide a crucial moment to reflect on what you truly value in connections with others. It's an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and perhaps redirect your energies to relationships that are more fulfilling and aligned with your needs. By embracing change with grace, you also set an example for others around you. This approach can have a calming effect, reducing the collective anxiety often associated with change. It shows that while you respect the significance of transitions, you're not overwhelmed by them. This balance between recognition and resilience can inspire those in your circle to adopt a similar outlook. Additionally, handling change gracefully keeps you from becoming stuck in the past or overly fixated on a future that's not guaranteed. It fosters a presence of mind that is fully engaged with the current moment, which is all that truly belongs to us. This presence, this full engagement with the now, is where peace resides. Stoicism doesn't just help us cope with change. It helps us see the beauty in the ephemeral nature of everything around us. 7. The power of saying no. Learning to say no can be transformative, yet it's often one of the hardest things to do. We live in a culture that praises the yes, saying yes to new opportunities, yes to social gatherings, yes to helping out, even when it strains us. But have you ever stopped to think about the cost of these yeses? Every time you agree to something that doesn't align with your values, or simply because you're afraid to disappoint others, you pay a price in your own well-being and personal fulfillment. The The Stoic philosophers taught that saying no is not just a verbal action, but a moral decision that reinforces autonomy and integrity. They advocated for living in truth with oneself, which includes acknowledging when something does not serve your higher goals or align with your principles. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic emperors, emphasized that our actions should reflect our philosophy, and sometimes this means having the courage to decline requests or opportunities that diverge from our path. When you say no, you're essentially setting a boundary. It's a declaration that you value your time, your energy, and your emotional well-being enough to protect them. This isn't selfish, it's a fundamental aspect of self-care. By thoughtfully choosing what you agree to, you ensure that your resources are spent on activities and relationships that are genuinely meaningful and enriching. Moreover, saying no can also be an exercise in authenticity. It forces you to examine what truly matters to you and to act on this knowledge. This can be incredibly empowering. Imagine the freedom of engaging in work that you find truly fulfilling, spending time with people who uplift you, and participating in activities that resonate with your soul. This isn't just beneficial for you, it sets a tone of sincerity and respect in your interactions with others. Stoicism doesn't see the refusal as a negative. Instead, it's considered a proactive stance on living wisely. It's about being selective in a way that is thoughtful, not arbitrary. This discernment ensures that your life isn't cluttered with commitments that drain you, but rather filled with choices that enhance your sense of purpose and happiness. So, how do you start to wield the power of no? It begins with small steps. Start by pausing before responding to a request. Consider whether it aligns with your values, whether it's feasible within your current constraints, and what you might have to give up in order to say yes. If your gut says it's not right, trust that instinct. You don't need to offer a lengthy explanation. A simple but firm no is often enough. As you practice this, you'll likely find that saying no becomes easier, and as you become more comfortable with it, you'll notice a shift in how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you. Far from seeing you as uncooperative or difficult, people will begin to respect your time and your principles more. This respect is a reflection of the self-respect you're cultivating by honoring your own limits and priorities. 8. Carry yourself with pride. When you walk into a room, do you ever think about the message your presence communicates? There's something remarkably powerful about a person who carries themselves with a sense of pride, not arrogance, but a composed and assured air of self-respect. This kind of confidence isn't about feeling superior to others. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and reflecting that belief in every action, every choice, and every interaction. Stoicism teaches us that our external expressions should mirror our internal convictions. The Stoics believed in maintaining a demeanor that reflects dignity, control, and poise, regardless of external circumstances. They argued that our sense of self should be derived from our adherence to personal virtues and ethical living, rather than the fleeting opinions of others. When you carry yourself with pride, grounded in a Stoic understanding of self-respect, it speaks to a deep-seated belief in your own value. Carrying yourself with pride involves more than just good posture, though that's a great place to start. It encompasses the way you engage with others, the calmness and focus you maintain amid chaos, and the integrity you uphold in both easy and tough times. When you truly understand and appreciate your worth, it becomes natural to interact with the world in a way that aligns with this knowledge. You start to command respect, not demand it. Moreover, this approach influences not only how others see you, but also how you see yourself. By consistently behaving in a manner that is respectful to yourself and others, you reinforce your own self-esteem and solidify your character. This is very much in line with the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with one's principles. It is about being the same person in private as you are in public, thus achieving a harmony that resonates in all aspects of life. Furthermore, carrying yourself with pride has a reciprocal effect on your relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who seem comfortable and secure in their own skin. When you project self-respect, you attract others who respect themselves and, by extension, will respect you too. This isn't about creating a facade of confidence, but about nurturing genuine self-appreciation that others can't help but respond to positively. To embody this practice daily, focus on small, consistent actions. Choose words that reflect a positive self-view. Treat your body with care. Dress in a way that feels authentic and respectful to the occasion, and handle your responsibilities with diligence. Each of these choices contributes to a larger picture of self-respect and pride in one's conduct. 9. Develop healthy skepticism. In a world brimming with information and countless voices clamoring for our attention, it's invaluable to cultivate a mindset of healthy skepticism. This isn't about doubting everything, but about approaching the flood of data and promises with a discerning eye. It's about ensuring that what we accept as truth is well supported by facts and consistent with our experiences and values. The Stoic philosophy offers a robust framework for developing this kind of skepticism. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius advocated for a thoughtful examination of one's impressions, urging that we should not immediately accept them as true without rational scrutiny. This approach helps to prevent hasty judgments and decisions based on flawed assumptions or misleading appearances. By pausing to reflect on the information we receive and the sources it comes from, we become more adept at distinguishing genuine insights from mere noise. Healthy skepticism also involves questioning our biases and the lenses through which we view the world. It requires an awareness of how our backgrounds, experiences, and emotions can color our perceptions and lead us to jump to conclusions. This self-awareness is a cornerstone of Stoic thought. It empowers us to question not only the world around us, but also our internal responses to it, fostering a deeper level of introspection and understanding. For practical application, start by examining the claims and promises made by others, especially when they seem too good to be true. Whether it's sensational news stories, advertisements, or personal assurances, give yourself the time to research and reflect. Ask questions like, what evidence supports this? Are there alternative viewpoints? What might someone gain by convincing me of this? This doesn't mean you live in a state of constant doubt. Rather, you're building a habit of seeking clarity and depth, ensuring that your beliefs and decisions are well-founded. Moreover, applying a healthy dose of skepticism can protect you from manipulation and deception. In personal relationships and professional interactions alike, being skeptical can help you set boundaries and avoid being taken advantage of. It encourages you to look for consistency between what people say and what they do, reinforcing the Stoic ideal that virtue and integrity are shown through actions, not just words. Ultimately, developing healthy skepticism is about fostering freedom from deception, from errors in judgment, and from the sway of unexamined emotions. It's about cultivating a mind that remains open yet unswayed by the ebb and flow of popular opinion. As you practice this, you'll find that your ability to engage with complex situations and diverse perspectives is enhanced, not diminished. You become someone who can navigate the complexities of the modern world with confidence and grace, always ready to learn, yet never easily swayed. This balanced approach not only makes you a more informed individual, but also a wiser one, capable of leading with both empathy and discernment. Thank you for joining me today in exploring these profound Stoic practices. Remember, the journey to wisdom is ongoing, and each step you take builds a stronger, more resilient foundation for living a life of purpose and peace. If you're eager to delve deeper into the art of living wisely, I invite you to watch the next video on your screen. Together, let's continue to grow and embody the timeless principles of Stoicism. Thank you for being a part of our Stoic Journal community. Your journey matters here.